Welcome back again. Look at this. Doesn't this remind you of the movie Austin Powers? Yeah, baby. Okay, hey, it's a really good movie. He's a comic. Well, Leonardo da Vinci's a comic, and he's actually really, really awesome. He would make the best producer, he'd make the best editor, he'd make the best code man in the world, yeah, all kinds of things. Well, in this painting, for you and my subscribers and my friends and those who I hadn't even met or even got a chance to even show you what this is all about, I hope you can hear it in my voice. This is an absolutely magnificent love story of them all. It's the love story of the world, because he was the world to all his friends, and his friends was the world to him. And he showed it in cartoons and everything else. Now I'm going to show you, and I hope I do it right, but if you've been watching my YouTubes, then you know what kind of person I am. I will say my prayers in the end, and it has to do with God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Now, this is confusing to me. I'm allowed to be confused, okay? But these are two lovers of Leonardo da Vinci. The one on the left is Sully, the devil he nicknamed him, and this one is Melzi. And I know I'm reading his painting a little odd, but it's a little confusing to me, so I will leave an open door on my thoughts of some things. But I'm going to show you what I have found, and my eyes see it. I hope your eyes see it. Now, this young man, he's going to be a handsome man. And you know, if he was your son or your brother or your boyfriend or husband, you would say the same. If you take a look at his lips, they're the same setup as the Mona. Very interesting. And what was interesting on the internet, it showed that you will lose a lot of transparency if you alter to put it in Photoshop. Huge question mark. So I did it. And what I did is I ended up transforming it into this. Isn't that cool? Okay, and I have this preset for you. Now, what is very interesting in many different things, so you have to follow me. Okay, this is Leonardo da Vinci's works. This is all of Leonardo da Vinci's works. Imagine 1,000 pieces of paper that this has layers in it until you get to the bottom canvas. And it's even knitted. But before he even started painting it, he's crazy genius. Well, anyway, in this layer, you'll see this image here. And I don't even have to draw it out, but you see the circle. Well, when you get it into the right position, look, there she lays. Now, he does her in many different sizes. So he would make her like a little dot here, or maybe into as big as this dot that's an upside down guy with a head and shoulders. Or he would make her as big as just the side of her body here. And he would represent this as a backwards S. Now, in this Hidden Works, this Hidden Works, absolutely, everything with Leo is very, extremely difficult to deal with. I'm just waiting for him to give me something easy. Okay, now here it spells out his lover, Soli. He also spells it with an A, and he also spells it with a U. S-U-L-A-I. Well, what's unusual about this L, he points this hand, this pointing hand with a pointing finger, and it's a real doodad, and it turns into a man and many other different things. Don't ever think it's just one thing. But look at this. He's got the same right here. Okay, it's very, very interesting that when you do an overlay, how it fits perfect in his position. Now, don't give up. Screen shoot, please. This is for all artists and lovers and believers. Okay, if you look at this guy right here, this guy, I'm going to pull it down a hair. This is a guy, this face. This is a leg. This is a leg. This is a leg. This is a leg of an animal. And here's the head of an animal. And here's his main body. And he's riding this thing, okay? When you put it back up, match the hand as close as you can see blowing through the red the same guy with the legs, or the horse. Excuse me. So I'm going to hold this into the dead center. Slip in here, sorry. Dead center. And you can see the portion of the leg and of the guy's head. So he gives you about 3/4 of that shot. Do you see it now? Right? There? See? And he gives a movement to where it can move. You can move it this way, you can move it this way a little bit. You got a variation in there. If you look over here, you see this V area, the larger V area? Look how it fits perfectly when it shifts to here. Fits perfectly in the V. And I guarantee when you shift it, it will fit, because you see these lines? It will, this V will shift all the way over and fit in the smaller section here of the beginning. And the man will come off into the black hidden mark riding a horse. See, so okay, imagine him being a super code man, okay? Could you believe that? Could you believe Leonardo da Vinci be a code man? Can you believe that he had lovers? Can you believe that he... Look at that. Look at this. Sorry. You see how this is? This area here? Steady when I pull it up. See how it fits? Because my father, rest his soul, over 9 years ago, a television man, and I've always wanted to learn how to do television repair. One of our family members discouraged him and didn't want to pursue my dream of his works as much as he knew I wanted to, but I did pursue it enough to understand it. And so I studied his ways as much as I could on my own and watching him. You can learn a lot by listening and studying. So you fathers and mothers, remember this, please. Please remember this. When somebody like me, we're going to go not hypothetical, we're going to go in the sense of what I understood. When somebody asks you a question and it's within its proper, appropriate means, not getting profound to an answer, educate, please. Look what's before us right now. Look what's before us right now. Look at this guy. You see this guy? In my paint, this is mine. See this guy? He's looking this way with his arm. Look at it. When you pull this down, here he is. He's in here. Watch. When I could put him over here. I got to shift him down. That's where he's going to fit. Doesn't show his legs. Doesn't show his legs. It shows his body in the part and his face. And how this particular spear will even shift up over to here. The reason why these overlay and blur and his under blur or over blurs is because it depends on the pulls. Now watch this. Watch what happens, please. You take this image, and I can do this now because I've already saved it this time. And I'm going to invert it. Look at that. I hope you can see that. Now I'm going to overlay this again. And I'm running out a lot of time because, boy, there's a lot of info in here. And I overlay this again. Let's see if it's supposed to go vice versa on this model. There's 100% fit this way, and I don't know if you can see that. And you can see how the eyes roll in between the blackness of mine. And if I vice versa it again, now you're talking, it doesn't have to be 100%. I am not that good of Leo. It is that hard. But these images are real. So I move this up. And 100% fit on the hand again. And you can see where the eyes are hidden in the darkness. And where this image here, this blue, I know I can shift it over this way. And it fits perfect. So that means he's making the hand here, he's making the hand here, he's making the hand here, and he's going to make it here and here. That's the way Leo is. And you can see the V, how the V fits. So he's letting you know the V fits here, it fits here, it fits right in here, fits right in here, and goes and no goes. So he gives you, he says, listen, this is the room in the basketball court. This is the room you get to play with. And this is where the hand lays. But it's not entirely completely true. I've seen him where he went completely off the page and went completely over to the other side. Yeah, it's magnificent. So here is another particular ordeal that you need to see. Let me revert this, please. So I'm going to revert this back. Okay. So I reverted this back to what we originally had. And I'm going to show you how it transforms. Let's see if I can do it. You go to adjustment. You go to threshold, you hit the OK. Here's the little doodad guy. Well, wrong doodad guy. There he is. And then you change it. See? That's how you play with it, to find his images. See? And then when you don't like what you see, or you do like, you save it. Or you hit the revert, and then you go into curves. And then on curves, you hit the OK, and then you do the play. See? See how we getting back into it? That's Leo for you. Okay, so out of these images that I am showing you right before you, whoops, okay, are not manipulated in the sense for me to deceive you. These are hidden images. This particular image right here, this guy right here, you can see. Watch. I'm going to show you where this guy is. I know that guy. I know this guy. He hit this guy with the shoulder. Is right here. Watch. 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 Oh my God. I'm at 15 minutes. My Lord, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time with you guys. So there's never enough time with me because I got so much love of this painting to show you. Okay, and it's true. It's really, really true. I really love this painting. It belongs next to the Mona Lisa. Okay, where's that guy? There's that guy. You see this guy we're talking about? That guy is this guy. This guy. So when I open this guy up, gotta move this. And I'm going to put him way too big. Right there. That's where he fits. And that's where Leo, look at that. His signature goes across. You see the man with the shaft? He has a shaft here. Look at that. He fits within the line of the shaft. That's Leo. Here's his man that fits right into where I told you. This is a tuning fork right here. That's a tuning fork that runs up with a like a flag post. And if you go over here, you can see a line that cuts the same line. The same cut line is this same cut line. And when you overlay where the man lays, there's the proof. And I have a lot more. This is a pure accident. I have a lot more that's supposed to go with this. And we are so deep into this, I don't know if I can continue. For the reason is because there's so much more of this young, beautiful, handsome man that's in this painting. Now, what is awesome is that he's in this painting everywhere, because this image is by my man's shoe down in here, that you cannot see this without a 100 megapixel phase 1 camera or some other piece of equipment in which I haven't used, but it is that small. You cannot see it with the human eye. It spells out Leonardo da Vinci Sir Pierre. You know what? I have had this just now. I wonder if this boy over here is in it. There'd be a good chance before I say goodbye. We got a minute. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, would that be another blessing? Let's put him up there. Can we do that? Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's see. I'm happy we got what I got. Okay, so he's here. And he's got these crisscross legs that come down here when you really know about this. The legs, this angle is the same cut angle that goes through here. So I believe he's in there. Leonardo da Vinci is absolutely magnificent. So I'm going to keep working on this also. I have 30 days to put out a few more things. And I want to tell you, listen, I love you guys. I do. And there's nothing wrong with expressing love, okay? Now, Leonardo da Vinci, the reason why he was the best, is because he loved his work. And look at this. I am out of time. Now I got to say, hey, listen, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and may God bless the whole world, universe, and the heavens. Watch my YouTubes. Watch this proof. In Jesus' name, amen.